I heard you like underplayed and edgy cards. Well, meet Mr. Underplayed and edgelord himself, Mr. Aphelios, who has not only the very worst win rate by far, but also has a play rate that's very, very low, and I think he's position 5 down there. With that, greetings, freaks and folks, this is Vlad the Lad. Before we start, another quick shout out to the podcast I'm doing together with Sunny. You can find it up here, because he also now recorded some gameplay with the deck I'm discussing there from my side, and he has on his channel, you can also find the link to the video up there. So Aphelios, huh? Do you remember how things started on my channel?
Aphelios, you need to show the world a new deck creation.
Okay, but who should I pair up with? Well, if you do, you're straight up legendary from the beginning, because this video was one of the first I was ever posting. If you want to rewatch this, you can do this up here. Very cringe intro, but a lot of love in it. But not only because of that will be today's deck a very special one to me. I put a lot of love and blood, sweat and tears into it, so a like would be very much appreciated. I mean, I also appreciate likes, but this time even more so. It would make me a happy Vlad. And I'm also very happy with the results from my deck. But that said, I need to emphasize this is a deck that is still really hard to pilot, especially Aphelios. I think he is probably the hardest to pilot of all champions out there, and that could be one of the reasons why he is so low in win rate. And Aphelios overall isn't really the best champion out there, especially because of his nerfed weapons to 3 mana back in the day, where he got kind of obliterated from the meta. He was meta sometime when there were 2 mana, and they are very expensive with these 3 mana, so keep that in mind when deciding to play this deck actually. But you know, Aphelios isn't really the main reason why I was building this deck. The main idea was Diana actually, because she is the last lady from the poll. I won't play Ionia, by the way. The last lady who got buffed in the recent patch, and that's why I wanted to build a deck with her. And I was looking at all the Nightfall cards, and I was stumbling over Aphelios, and I was like, wait a minute, he also has Nightfall, so why not combining Moon and Moon to a deck that's called Moon Moon?
I am mortal and divine, and Moon Moon.
God damn it, Moon Moon! And do memes about it. So yeah, let's get through this deck one by one. We start off with some 1-drops here to actually activate Nightfall triggers for the Nightfall cards in the deck. We have things like the Flight, which is an awesome card for the Nightfall archetype, as it was a 1-drop. We'll draw your card, go back in your deck, come back again, and so on and so forth. So very good card in that sense. Also the Dustbringer, just a staple for the Nightfall archetype, as it has the Dustbrittle Dust to it, which also makes sense together with things like Eye of the Dragon, which is also kind of enabling Nightfall, as she's only 2 mana and gives you 1 mana back. And also, if we cast 2+ spells, we get this Dragonling with a lifesteal out, and things like the Dustbrittle Dust can help us with that. But not only that, if we have the Gifts from Beyond, we will play this and play the Crescendum with it and summon this only 2-drop that we have in deck, which is the Eye of the Dragon, and will give us 1 spell mana back. So for a total of 3 spell mana rather, we then play the Eye of the Dragon together with the Gifts from Beyond, and can also enable us our Nightfall effect. We can also, of course, get that weapon from Aphelios. Like I said, he will give you the weapon if you activate the Nightfall on him, and you can give this Crescendum out to then get our 2-drop here. Other than that, we play Heaven's Alliance. A lot of people hate it on that card. I think it's still a very decent card, especially in Nightfall decks, where we can then play this for 1 mana and have a free Nightfall Enabler, which will then give us, upon Daybreak, a Nightfall card. So another card to then level up Diana, because she needs to have Nightfall cards activated 4 times, and then she will go to full Moon. So as you already saw, we pair this up together with Ionia, because of things like Eye of the Dragon, but also because of broken cards like Twin Disciplines, which will then protect our units with +3 HP for 2 mana, which is amazing, or a +3 attack at times. We need that for the Diana. If she gets frozen or anything, we can then boost her up and give her back the attack that she needs. Also, we have Per Cascade a full set here to just recycle, have another Nightfall card to activate Diana, also to save units like the Eye of the Dragon, like the Aphelios, which are the engines in this deck, and you really want to protect them. But not only these 2 Moon dudes and the Pale Cascade, which also has a Moon, we also have the Moon Priestess, and we even have the Moon Temple. With this Moon Temple, you can get 2 mana back each round and grant your strongest ally +1 attack. This fell from grace when they nerfed the HP. It used to give +1/+1, but it's still a really good card here, and I have it as a full set because most of the time this deck will go off when you have the Veil Temple on board, and if you don't draw it, it feels bad. Also, I have to say it has inconsistencies. If you draw all 3 temples, it's a bad thing as well, then you have board space issues. Then some more neat Ionia tools like Deny and Deep Meditation, really good cards to draw cards back, denying a really threatening spell or skill from the enemy, and we can pull that out, by the way, really reliably with the Scattered Pot, because Scattered Pot is a 2-off here and will give us a slow speed, fast speed or burst speed spell, and we only have 1 slow speed and 1 fast speed. So the fast speed would be Deny. You can pull that out definitely from the deck. You could argue to put more Denies in the deck or Nopifies. And the other good thing is that we have 1 slow speed spell, which is out of the way. And this is an addition I made when I wanted to go a bit more on the meme side. You know me with the time. I do go the greedy way most of the time, and this will, for the rest of the game, make buffs permanent, and you draw one. So buffs like Twin Disciplines, like Pale Cascade will be permanent. Things like Diana's Nightfall effect giving a challenger will be permanent. Things like the weapons from Aphelios, Lifesteal, and also the Overwhelm will be permanent. So if you face a slow matchup, the Out of the Way, if you draw it right away, can play it on turn 3. And if you have a bit more time, you can then play the Scattered Pot, get it out, and then play Out of the Way later down the line. Now we also need to win at some point, right? We can maybe stack up these weapons with Out of the Way, but this is more of the long-term goal. Our main win condition are the invokes from Star Shaping, so we have a full set here. Will give us a really high invoke Celestial card, as well as the Lunari Priestess, which will not, like the other priestess, give you a very specific invoke, but we can also invoke very big units with her, as we invoke in general with the Nightfall effect from her. We have even more Moonlight here, the Moonlight Affliction, as we silence 2 units, so it's sort of the better Hush, because for 1 mana less, we can silence 2 units as opposed to 1 for 3 mana. And on the Nightfall effect, we can even make them not block this round. So another Nightfall card is really fitting in here and can save us a lot of the time when we are in danger. Or you can, like I said, use it funsily with the Nightfall effect. And to round things up, if none of these things help, we have Starred Epiphany. So if you behold a Celestial Ally on the board, or if you have a Celestial Ally rather, you replace all your deck with 20 copies of Behold the Infinite, and you invoke even more until you invoke the enemy to death. So having that said, if you want a somewhat more competitive version, you should cut out the Scattered Pot and the Out of the Way, in my opinion. Then you should probably get things in like the Crescent Guardian or the Cygnus the Moonstalker. I had him in the deck as well. And you could probably even argue to put him in this deck, as All the Way will make things permanent, and he will then grant Elusive to him and another ally, which is also really funny. And other than that, just feel free to experiment with this deck, as I think Aphelios will hopefully get a buff sooner or later, and then this deck will probably pop off at some point. So yeah, a lot of fun to play. You will definitely see this in today's gameplay. This was a really good session, but before we jump into these sessions, we, as always, jump into the Too Long Didn't Watch. So hello, very lovely lads. With a little time, this deck is Moon, as we combine Moon Lady and Moon Dude into a deck that makes use of a lot of Nightfall synergy and also the Lunari Priestess invoking stuff. We have more invokes with Star Shaping. This is our win condition. You can have a Whale Temple to not run out of fuel with all these mana getting back and sustain until that without the dragon and get her out with weapons and stuff. Today I really recommend to watch the whole deck tag, as this is not very easy to pilot and you need to know how to do things right. And having that said, get yourself a brewing of your choice and enjoy the gameplay. Okay boys, let's go full Moon against what I assume is Spider Aggro. And I definitely like this Eye of the Dragon and the Diana, but the Starred Epiphany is too memey for this matchup. So it's holding it for now. Fight is brilliant. Get out of that. Me too, buddy. Me too. Ooh. We find all the answers. Let's pass for now. See what he does. Okay, so we just get down Diana here. After the buff we can activate her right down the line as well. Okay, let's get down this. Upon my blade. That was kind of obvious that this would happen. I think I'm just going with the Eye of the Dragon for now.
Fight with my spirit,
Not my fist. Won't block the Fearsomes.
You cannot hold us down.
You cannot. And now we have a pretty easy Pale Cascade in to kill the Ragnarok. Ooh. Hello there, buddy. So I Dusk Petal Dust into Aphelios, and I still have 2 mana for Pale Cascade. I mean, I even activate Diana like this, right? I don't even need the Pale Cascade. No, why not? So we do this, and I think we get the lifesteal, right?
The brighter my light,
The stronger his shadow.
Coming in hot!
Night descends. Face your heretic.
Face your heretic. We might activate the Dragonling here. Let's just pass for now. We have blockers for everything, I think. Stopping shadows, alright. I'm very glad that he developed here, so I can actually go with the Eye of the Dragon. And like this we activate the Nightfall and draw the cards, get the full value. Well, me?
Moonlight guide me.
So we have this, block here. We have Aphelios to block here.
Ready yourself.
I think I will even sacrifice one of the Eye of the Dragon. We played this on her to let her survive as well. That looks good. Get Dragonling for next turn. A lifesteal for days, baby. Ooh. Don't they just get the scattered part into Severum? I mean, he could have Noxian Fervor and things, right? Let's just attack like this for now. We're not in a rush. He doesn't have a what's his face, Darius or anything, so that's okay. And we can... I think I like getting my deny. In case he has a decimate for next turn. Spreads out white. It's very okay with me. Again, we have blockers for everything.
I have my orders.
So we play Severum on... I think on her. That's good. And then we go into Graviton. Severum! There's a decimate. Here's my deny.
Nope.
Activate our Eye of the Dragon. We pass. Decides to not do anything. I think this is a mistake, my friend. We haven't aligned. Ooh, Lunari Priestess, let's go! He's out of here. You got enough.
Keep faith, Aphelios, and we will find our peace.
The moon will find peace. Okay, this time it's traps. Mushrooms and flash bombs all over the place. Definitely keeping the flight for the Teemo, as well as the Pale Cascade in case he pings my flight afterwards. And gifts from beyond could be neat to get out my Eye of the Dragon, so I'm keeping that as well. Or just get it in the hand right away. Casper 2. Small again 3 cards in total. Right, we pass obviously here. Let's see if the Teemo comes down.
Nothing like the great outdoors.
Man, he had some time to think about playing as Teemo or not. Like, what am I supposed to have? Pings? Watch him play his Pokestick. I said it's the one from the middle. Was I right or was I right? I mean, actually, I really didn't see it when I was paying attention, but I think it was the middle. Bullseye indeed, but pointless. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's pass again. We don't have any really good plays. Control just looks for a group shot here, I guess.
atrocities lie ahead.
So let's get down the Eye of the Dragon just in case.
Each hold a world
Within. And then we end round. Starlit Epiphany. Well, this is a great reset for mushrooms actually. Because I replaced my deck with 20 copies of Behold the Infinite, which is hilarious. Okay, let's align the heavens. We get a Dusk Rider out. What the hell? Okay. I like the Lunar Priestess actually, just to have a blocker for jump 1. And then we get the Golden Sister for sure. I mean, Meteor Shower is definitely an assumption. But I like the Golden Sisters to have in Celestial Ally for my Starlit Epiphany. Could still have a group shot to knock that out. But I could also have a Pale Cascade, right?
You were misguided.
You were misguided, Chump Wump.
softly.
Star Shaping. I'll take it. Let's get this down, and I think I like the Calibrum in case he has a Peddler. Decides to not play anything. Yeah, but I think I want to have my Aphelios down here. Like, what am I really playing around here for 5 mana? Also getting a Crescendum.
Embrace the night, Aphelios.
Maybe I will need another Eye of the Dragon. Okay. Well, he really wanted that. But I'm not mad at all. Like, you don't get really value out of it, and my flight still lives, so... yeah, that's fine. I will get down the Crescendum though. Weapon doesn't really matter, we don't have an Aphelios. Okay, now he does want to remove that. But now we have blockers for both of these. You can only open and take with Teemo, basically.
Yeah, we never know what hit 'em.
Decides to do that.
More mushrooms.
Get some more mushrooms. Let's play the Calibrum on him. Actually, it was a misplay. I should always consider a Peddler. But it was too greedy for the Aphelios weapon, I guess.
I've memorized all the battle style rules.
Yeah, I figured that he would have an Ava Achiever. So we get down the Aphelios. You know, the Calibrum.
As darkness falls,
The moon rises. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? I have 11 path caps in the deck and I draw 2 right away. It's just glorious again. Alright, let's get down these. Now is 1. We do have the Twin Disciplines now to protect our Silver Sister. And I'm willing to attack with the Golden Sister as well.
rule 102. Practice makes perfect.
Okay. So I guess I will just do a full swing. If he wants to block with the Ace of Achievers, I'm glad about that.
That shield. Ready for anything.
Yep, I'm taking the trade, and we have Calibrum for the other one next turn. Which is just perfect. Losing my Eye of the Dragons, but I don't really care too much. Okay, no buff caps this time.
You dropped something.
I dropped
Is
everything.
it a Dust Rider?
Has anyone seen my
Oh no, Star Shipping Room. Alright, let's get then the Calibrum down here. Into, I think, Graviton in case we need it. Because he might remove my Silver Sister and then I need to stun the Teemo. Okay, stress defense it is then.
Move short is the man, brother.
I mean, for 2 mana he can't remove my Aphelios or my Silver Sister, so I'm happy to play my Dust Rider here. I have a 7/5 on board that he can't block next turn, basically. There's a group chat, okay.
I will find you.
I'm fine with every removal you have. Let's attack with these. It is time! happy to get rid of this Ava Achiever, definitely. Yeah, this is great. Dude, who the hell has just all 3 Ava Achievers? I think I want to start shipping my horse here. Get it back to full health. Oh! The Cosmic Race though. I think I gotta go with the Great Beyond, right? I mean, what does he do against this? Okay, this. And we're en route. Ooh, we even have Scattered Pot now to have another elusive thick blocker. I think this is game for him. Like, even if he stacks up a million puff caps, I just play this and get rid of all of the puff caps.
Pot on the trail.
Keep all flammables on the trail. Bird out of tents.
Okay. I have a blocker for Caitlyn, so... I mean, then again, let's just remove the Caitlyn. And get a Crescendum.
Our path is fixed. Now
We must walk it. Level up, dear boy.
Have a mushroom. Have 3.
There's that dude. So let's get down the Scattered Pot and... I don't know, do I need my Deny here? I mean, for a potential Katarina, right? Yeah, let's just get this. Deny is good. I think for my out of the way, it's a bit too late. Yes, yes.
my collection.
Commit your mushrooms.
I've always been a fun guy.
Welcome to Vandal Scout Camp.
Oh no! Not my Great Beyond. Screw you.
Practice, as they say,
Makes perfect. Yes, so we went right with just stunning the Caitlyn there, so she can't do damage or do any harm. So let's just get rid of all the puff caps, shall we? And then we get... yeah, the Destroyer. Sounds good. Check this out. Oh, that's great. But now my Crescendum is a bit useless. See what this gives us. Serpent sounds good.
The small must know when to fight.
Indeed. There's the Provi Stick. There's the I don't care.
I love the smell of mushrooms in the morning.
Yeah, I think you gotta go full in there. Nah, sorry. Not my kind of thing. I think I can just attack and... How does he play around that? Like Minimorph, he doesn't have the mana. We have quick attack on him. We have Twin Disciplines in the back. Like, this is GG. GG! Caspar 2. Boom! And the moon wins on.
Keep faith, Aphelios, and we will find our peace.
Just need to keep... Okay, this time it's... Ramp, I guess? Tron Elise with Freljord, or is it this Iceborn Spiders? Either way, I definitely keep one temple for sure. The Star Shaping, I think these are a little early now, but the Moonlight Affliction is definitely something I need later down the line. I'll mulligan for now, anyways. We find some answers. Death for the Blade. Let's go and get some shit damage in. Wow, Feast? Yep. Yeah, so it's Iceborn Spiders. Pretty sure.
I fight with my spirit.
And not my fist. And rounds. Double Moonlight Affliction.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
Looking good. I think I'm getting down this. Just to get another Eye of the Dragon in hand. Or on the board, rather. And this will also activate my Dragon Links for next turn.
silence.
I don't want him to enable this elite spell, the crawling sensation, so I won't block the spiderling here. Ooh, it's a nice top deck, but I really want to play the Veil Temple. There's the Iceborn Legacy, okay. I was thinking about not attacking if he would pass, but now we gotta just get our HP back. See an open attack here normally. Or not. Man, my hand is really bad for him developing. Not gonna lie. He could still have the crawling sensation here. Going down to 5. I don't think I can afford that. So we dust Petal Dust into the Moonlight Affliction here.
The dragon binds us.
He might still have the crawling sensation and level his Elise. But like I said, I need my Dragonlings for next turn, and I also need to deny some attacks here. Yeah, there it is. Knew it.
You'll serve me one way or another.
I'm afraid.
Let me change into something more comfortable.
Diana top tick. Oh, hello there. How you doing?
Act of heresy is an
Now we also need to top deck a Pal Cascade with a deep met. Pal Cascade! Yes! I don't know why, but I'm like Rebel. I'm so good at the game. Now please don't have another Elise or a freeze, and we can be good.
Nope.
Oh no. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Shit.
You got a problem?
Yeah, my Diana's frozen. That's my problem. Shit. Well, rip, I guess. We do get some more blockers, but after this attack, my Eye of the Dragons are dead. I think that's more like it. Of course, he finds 2 of these. I mean, why not, right? I mean, we can technically rescue both of them with a Moonlight Affliction, but I feel like I need it later on the line. Let's just block like this for now. This is a, yeah, surviving card for next turn, basically. So what we do now is we Veil Temple. And then we Star Shaping Face. Get some... I think it's Immortal Fire, if anything, right? Cosmic Rays doesn't do shit. I should have played the Flight, by the way, first. Now I buff my Dragonling for no reason. Yeah. Was stupid. I'm not enlightened yet, so my Scattered Pot isn't elusive, which means if I want to be any threat whatsoever, I need to modify now. Draw some. And if I would just have one card that's a bit less expensive, like a 3 mana spell basically, then I could get my normal mana back from Veil Temple, play my Lunar Priestess. I could do so many shenanigans. Okay. So we're saving a bit of HP here. I mean, if he open attacks next turn, this could rescue us, because Moonlight Affliction will just deny so much damage here. Okay, he doesn't bob that. That's good. I figured he would do that. So my only hope now is But he doesn't have any way to do 2 damage. Above his spider. Okay. Whale doesn't kill me. Whale is fine. Do I deny that? I don't think so. Okay, we're still in the game. Yes, I do. Let's get down the Lunar Priestess first. See what we get. Oh, Supernova. That's not helping me in this particular moment. Yeah, let's get down the Warrior in case we need it. Next round we are enlightened, so the Scattered Pot will help us. We use a burst speed spell because these are combat tricks normally. Ah, Starlit Epiphany. Why Starlit Epiphany? Okay. I gotta do what I gotta do, man. Maybe I find something here. Ooh. The top deck. Alright. Let's see here. Let's get done this. Are we in it? We still have Deny Mana backup. I mean, you can have freezes, right? To the king! Fuck it, I need to get down Diana. In case he has a way to survive this attack. Her kingdom! Gotta remove that at least.
I will be heard.
I will be heard! Yes! Ah! Boom!
A full moon casts her light across the land.
Moon. Oh, alright, I think I will call the video already. It was such a long session, like these games drag out a whole lot. I'm very happy with this deck, I hope you are as well. So a huge thanks for checking out this episode of Moon, and try it out yourselves, it's a whole lot of fun. So if you want to see more Moon, you can always subscribe up here, and if you want to see how Sunny and I deck build, how I deck build decks like these, you can check out our latest podcast episode. Very worth watching. So thanks again, and until the next time, you stay legendary. Vlad out.